Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell so that you can get notifications for any and all uploads that I share here on the channel. Join our little magical family here. And we are going to be diving in today to your December 2019. What can you expect through the rest of this year? What do you need to know? What messages do the angels have for you? And how can you best navigate this month? So we are going to first dive in to that overarching theme for Taurus for December 2019. So let's see. And right away, the cards are not quite popping out. They're making it difficult even for me to shuffle, okay? So this may be a feeling of being a little bit decisive, feeling a little hesitant, afraid to move forward with some things, feeling like you're not quite in a place where you want to commit to any one particular thing, and you're really just encouraged to continue to tune in to your intuition. You will know when it's time to take action, to dive in, what opportunities to take, what decisions to make for yourself. Your intuition will show you the way every step of the way. So keep listening, keep paying attention to that so that you can let yourself be guided to the timing and the right choices for you. So let's take a peek at the overarching theme. Okay, so this is like crazy with this card, right? This is exactly what we just talked about, the Two of Air. Okay, so this is being stuck in your head. So this is the overarching theme. So feeling stuck in your head, feeling like you are, maybe two parts of yourself are battling each other. Maybe one part of you wants one thing, another part of you wants another thing, and you're just kind of going back and forth. And you're really encouraged to take a look at that, because oftentimes the two parts that are battling within ourselves are our soul and our ego. And if we can have that awareness of what it is that the soul wants, that's always going to be the best decision. And the ego can feel really afraid to make this change, make this choice, do this thing. But if we can push past that fear and step into what the soul wants, amazing, amazing things and magical things can happen for us. So you're really encouraged to ask yourself, okay, I'm trying to decide. I have these two parts of myself that are battling against each other. What's going to be the best decision for me? What does my soul want here? What is my soul guiding me to do? This is kind of feeling stuck because you're not sure what decision to make. This is also having some blinders on a bit, you know, like being not sure, not clear as to what you should do. And it's because, again, you're not being honest with yourself. You're not being truthful with yourself. So part of this also is, what do you need to see? What do you need to pay attention to? What have you been ignoring? What has your intuition been ignoring? Or what has your intuition been showing you that your ego has been ignoring? Because, you know, we tend to, sometimes when we don't like the answer that our intuition is giving us, we tend to push that out. We tend to ignore that. But what I've learned in this life and what I teach people all the time is that the more that you can honor that intuitive voice, the more that you can honor, again, your soul, because that's what the intuitive voice is, the better. Because this is where you live your happiest, most joyful, most peaceful, most successful life possible. So you're really encouraged to do that this month. And I'm a Taurus too, so it looks like I'm going to be in a place of trying to decide, trying to figure out how to proceed and move forward. So let's take a look at what barriers we might expect through this month of December. By the way, I think that we're going to come to a place where we do decide. We do have a sense of that. We just have to listen to the soul. Okay, what barriers? So here we have the Knight of Water. Okay, so this is really suggesting to me, the Knight of Water reverse is saying to me that we may find ourselves just feeling emotional. I think that this has been quite a journey this year, and I think that some of the emotion of that is going to be catching up with us on some days, and we need to just honor the emotion. We need to just allow the emotion. We need to find a way to balance the emotion. So we don't want to like dwell on it too much. We want to honor it. We want to feel it out, but we also don't want to dwell on it. We don't want to spend day in and day out, feeling sad, feeling down, processing our feelings, like get out of your feelings sometimes, honor your feelings, but get out of your feelings and find that balance is going to be best for you. Use the tools that you have, those internal resources, or the things that that help you, to pull you out of an emotional state. Use it to balance out these emotions that you're going to be experiencing. This can also be a falling out of love, or a change in a love relationship, or a change just in a regular relationship as well. So it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, although oftentimes the Knight of Water comes with that. So you may find yourself having different feelings. You may find yourself not feeling the same love that you once did. And understanding that if that is shifting for you, if that is changing for you, and your soul is calling for change, it's really important that you make the changes that you need to make here, that you honor the changes that your soul is asking for. Or if your soul is asking for you to work on this, to make the changes that you need to make this happen, then honor that as well. But listening to the soul, not the ego. Again, what's going to be best for my highest and best good, not what's going to be best for avoiding my fear, which is really, really a very different thing. So you can, if you're not sure what the answer is, I like to send it up. I like to say, show me the way, show me what to do, show me what is going to be the best decision for me here. So you may find yourself in any relationship in your life, whatever kind that is, just kind of pulling back a little bit, or making some changes, making some adjustments, so that you're not feeling as many emotions as you were. It feels very tied to the emotion. It feels like whatever is happening within this is triggering so much emotion within you, and it's time to release it if that feels right. It's time to make whatever changes need to happen so that this isn't triggering all of this stuff for you all the time. So let's take a look at what advice the angels have for you here in this month. Okay. So here we have the Knight of Air reversed. And again, this is an air card, so I do feel like we're going to be finding ourselves in our heads a little bit this month, or a lot. Struggling with thoughts, struggling with getting our thoughts right, struggling with really viewing things in the best way possible. So this is a great month for you to focus on doing that thought work. Focus on consciously choosing your thoughts, consciously redirecting your thoughts to a better feeling thought, so that you're feeling better, because we know that thoughts lead to feelings. This is also feeling a bit like a slower pace than we would prefer. Okay, so again, it's like I feel like we've been working on certain things and putting energy into certain things, and we're not necessarily seeing the reward just yet. We're not necessarily seeing the positives of that show up as much as we would like. But this is just about trusting. This is about continuing to move forward in the ways that you feel called to move forward, and clearing out all the things that you feel called to clear out. But this is also about taking your time to, again, this is about decisions and choices. So I feel like you have a lot of choices, a lot of things that you need to decide. And based on your decisions is what is going to move this energy forward. So if you're making decisions for yourself that are in alignment for your soul, the energy is going to move forward more quickly. The energy is going to pick up. You're going to begin to see more reward, more return on your investment for your time and your energy, right? So listen to your soul. Keep listening to your soul. That's so important always, but especially this month as you are in a place where you're just making important decisions for the rest of your life. I feel like this is an important time for us Tauruses. So let's take a look at what's going well for us in this month. Okay, the Page of Earth. So number one, I think we're going to be finding ourselves having some good news in regards to something related to finances. So maybe you applied for a loan and you got it. Maybe you got some unexpected money that came in the mail. Maybe, you got the contract that you wanted and it's going to bring in a great amount of money. Whatever this is, there's a good flow, a good energy around new money coming in. And this is a really exciting thing. So new sources of money, new ways that money is coming into your life, different new opportunities that lead to money. So really honor that. This is also about learning. And I feel as though we have learned so many lessons this year, and this is about moving forward and stepping into a new life lesson. You really have been very successful in so many of the decisions that you've made, and now it's time to learn something new. So recognize the new things that are showing up for you. You might find a lot of new energy. You might find a lot of different experiences than you've had in the past that is going to create a momentum for us going into the new year. This is also can be about going back to school, can be about learning more. So if you're finding yourself feeling really compelled to read some extra books, take a class, sign up for school, anything that you are feeling called to do, this is a great month for you to do that now. Now let's take a look at what else you guys need to know here in this month. Okay, so this is a great energy. So Page of Fire, we have 2 pages. So this is suggesting to me, again, a new energy coming into our life. It's like the end of one phase and a stepping into a new one, and I feel like it's gonna feel really different than it has in quite some time, okay? So Page of Fire often is connected with work, but it doesn't have to be. And so you may find new work opportunities. The card itself says news of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. So be yourself, especially when it comes to work-related stuff or life's work stuff. I had somebody talk about, how they were just born to be a mother, okay? So not all work that I talk about is the work that we get paid for, it would be nice to get paid to be a mother, right? And you get paid in other ways. But so sometimes we have a life purpose and life's work that's not totally connected to the work that we do, the work that we get paid for. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that when I'm talking about work. So, but new opportunities in regard to work or our life's work, and just a beautiful new energy coming in. This is a confidence. I feel like once you figure things out, you're finding yourself feeling more confident. You're feeling this fresh new energy, and it's a really beautiful energy to be moving into the new year with. So I'm excited to see what's going to be coming on the other side of this Page of Fire energy. Now I'm going to pull one more card from my fairy deck, just a little bit of extra advice for us for this month of December. Let's see what we've got here. Doesn't want to pop out. Again, indecisiveness, right? When the cards don't want to pop up, it's representing indecisiveness, confusion. Okay. All right. Trust your intuition. So whatever it is that you are intuitively feeling, honor that, listen to it, trust it. It's important. Maybe you've been feeling something, but you keep talking yourself out of it. Come back to it, listen to it, stop talking yourself out of it. So many times we can look back and we can say, I knew that, but I talked myself out of it. I told myself that wasn't the truth. I didn't want to believe that. And it bites you in the ass, right? So we don't want to get bit in the ass anymore. We want to trust and honor that intuition from the very beginning. It makes life so much easier. It makes life so much more smooth, and allows us to be so much more peaceful because we're just in our flow. So keep listening and honoring that intuitive voice that's trying to show you the way. Let that intuition show you the answers that you are trying to understand here in this month. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button. I would love to hear from you in comments below. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you do that with the bell so that you can get notifications on all of my videos that I'm sharing here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Take